What's going on, YouTube? Tom here, and yes, I'm excited because Ford finally confirmed, not just rumors, actually confirmed the GT500 for 2019. Now, that being said, that's basically all they did. They kind of did a little bit of a teaser video clip kind of thing. And they mentioned that it's going to be 700 plus horsepower. That's it. That's all we officially get, and of course some of the looks in this teaser. Y'all haven't seen that, it's of course all over YouTube. So, I encourage you to take a look at that. But, let's talk about kind of what this means. One is, to me, number one was that it's not going to be the Cobra. It is in fact the GT500, because there were rumors a while ago about they might not even call it GT500, they might call it Cobra again. Well, luckily, it is going to be Shelby GT500, because when that engine teaser that came out a couple months ago, all you could see was the Cobra logo and 5.2, that's it. And of course, that left you with a lot of questions, like, wait a minute, is this Cobra or GT500? And of course, the only thing else we could tell from that is that it was going to be a supercharged 5.2 V8. And of course, it still could even be a Cobra, you never know. But logic tells me that no, it's a supercharged V8. This 700 plus horsepower, how do you attain that much power? Yeah, put two and two together, yes. More than likely, that's the engine. And of course, what else does this mean? Well, the other big question is it going to be a flat plane crank or a cross plane crank? And simple fact is, more than likely it's going to be cross plane, just because flat plane cranks can't handle that much power. Again, we really don't know, just because Ford has yet to say it. All we're going on is kind of the leaked patent images, I think it was, or CAD files. There's a few different leaks that have happened, but realistically that's all we do know. Although my theory is that this engine, the basis of this engine is not actually the Voodoo V8, as previously alluded to. That it might be kind of an enhanced Voodoo. Well, I think it's not really the Voodoo, I think it's actually the Illuminator. Most people might know the Illuminator is the quite expensive Ford Performance crate engine that, of course, you can buy from Ford for that matter, the price of a Focus. But of course, it's got a lot more power when compared to the Coyote or other similar crate engines. My theory is they started with that, since that engine can already handle a crap ton of boost, and it's what a lot of people already do with that engine. That's my theory, is that Ford started with that. Or maybe they even did start with the Voodoo and did kind of do a cross-plane crank version. But again, we just don't know yet. And looks, of course, we've seen kind of some teasers about what it'll look like, and personally, I'm not that much of a fan of it. But then again, it's also like, yeah, we've just seen really not even a whole image. And hey, for me, the 2018, I truthfully didn't like it as much when it first came out. I was like, yeah, that's a little bit iffy. But, of course, my opinion's changed on that. Of course, I've got one on the way, so therefore, you know, hey, I can't really talk at this point. I mean, I've got a car. There's, in fact, a car with my name on it, pretty much, now. So, yeah, the looks, I'm going to have to see the thing in person. And, of course, even for sure, I just need to see a picture of the whole car, not just the teaser clips. But, so, as for how much power, though, it's going to have, because, again, all we know is 700 plus. Since my theory is that's actually going to be closer to 750, kind of as all the rumors originally stated. And the reason I think that is because in the past, you always had kind of the two main top-tier Mustangs. Obviously, Ford themselves put out the Shelby, and then you had Roush, kind of the #1 tuner of the car, working very closely with Ford, would always put out their cars, and they would always have slightly less power. In the past, Roush had 400 and something when the Shelby GT500 in 2007 had 540 something or whatever it had. And of course, as Roush got more, Shelby got more, and slowly but surely, you know, you had the Shelby was way exceeding Roush. So as far as we know, the new 2018 Roush Stage 3 will be 700 horsepower, as far as we know. Therefore, Shelby, in order to be for the GT500 to be the top tier, the top dog, it needs that little bump in power. You gotta have a reason to want a Shelby over a Roush. That's the way it works. Ford always has to have a reason to be better. There's a reason they don't want you just buying a Roush for whatever the Roushes end up costing, and it's always a lot cheaper than a Shelby just because Shelbys get marked up. So anyway, that's about what I think. $750, and of course a lot of people are going to ask, what about my car, my 2018 GT? Well, once again, still no plans to get a Shelby just because it's bad enough I have to take a loan out for a GT with a 5.0. I would honestly never want to take out that big of a loan for a Shelby. So someday, yes, but for now, no. But, as I mentioned, yes, I do basically have a car with my name on it. I finally got a VIN number and build date for my car. So, right now, my car should be built on February the 19th. With any luck, they'll move that up a little bit, but I at least now can go on the Ford tracking website and track it, which is like, yes. So my car is, in fact, on its way. So anyway, hope you all stay warm this week, because here in Florida, anyway, especially if you're in Florida, we did have people getting into accidents this morning due to ice on the roads, which is very rare. So, anyway, hope you all stay nice and warm. Stay inside, it's cold. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you all think about this car, the new GT500. Are you all just as excited as I am for a new top dog Mustang? If you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you're stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. Help this channel get to 1,000 subscribers. If you've seen what's going on with YouTube recently, then you'll know why I'm actually begging pretty hard right now for you all to do that. So again, help my channel grow, because I would really appreciate it at this point. Take care. Have a good day.